Hi, my name is Jackie Nice, and I'm a homeowner at 56 Meacham Road, which is right in Davis Square. And I wanted to take a video about this maple tree, which is decaying on our property. It's actually 50%, it's about half on our property and half on our neighbor's property over there on Glover Circle. So this is this large maple tree that's always been on our property since we moved into this house over 10 years ago. And earlier this summer, I noticed intense carpenter ant activity and big pieces of tree bark shredding off right at the trunk base. Right now, there is not carpenter ant activity because my neighbor Susan put some ant traps. And also, there was huge piles of sawdust, but I've since cleaned that up. But you can see some dust is coming back. So right now there isn't actively carpenter ants and dust piling at the bottom, but there was earlier this summer. And as you can see, the decay that goes into this tree, or the nesting, is quite significant, and it's right at the base of the tree. So this tree is not healthy. I've had it looked at several tree companies, and every single company has said this tree cannot be saved and unfortunately needs to be removed. So given that this is a very dense urban area and the tree limbs protrude over multiple properties and multiple houses, I want to remove the tree immediately and have it taken down so that this isn't a hazard and present potential safety issue for anybody who lives in this area. And I don't want anyone to get hurt, and I don't want anyone's property to be damaged. It's a very large tree. The canopy is still intact, but I've read that doesn't mean anything, that trees put out leaves until the very end, even if they're rotting on the inside. But the decay at the trunk here is severe, and I don't want to take any risks with winter storms knocking this down, especially with climate change and winter storms getting more severe. I don't want to take any risks. Thank you so much. So I'm looking for approval to get this tree removed. None of my tree contractors that I evaluated are official arborists or certified arborists, so they cannot send me a letter. But I think this is obvious that the tree is not healthy, and I'm trying to do the prudent thing here as a homeowner and take it down before it's a major hazard.